Off. Okay, welcome to today's session for Liverpool City Region Careers Hub as part of the Creating Careers Moving On series. Today's session is all about traineeships, really, and we've got a couple of traineeships providers on the call with us today who's going to talk a bit about their programs and about studying with them, really. So we have got Asset Training on with us, we have got Wirral Met, and we've also got the Learning Foundry. So first, Michelle, if you would like to introduce yourself, tell us where you're from and a bit more about the opportunities of studying with you guys there.
Okay, so afternoon everybody. My name's Michelle Woodward. I'm the traineeship tutor from Wirral Met College, which is based in Birkenhead. So I'm just going to talk to you, give you a bit of an overview about what traineeships are about and what we do and the future opportunities that we've got coming up. So traineeship programme is ideally designed for 16 to 24-year-olds or 25 who've got any kind of disability. We have a programme that's likely to start on the 12th of August. That's the next one that we've got planned. However, we may have one, a programme towards the end of June, beginning of July. All depends on the demand. The one that we've got running on the 12th of August is around construction and motor vehicles. So we know we've got students already lined up to go into the construction trade and also motor vehicle. We've also got a range of hospitality positions available, working with the Leaf and various other restaurants around the Wirral, also in Liverpool. And we're also working with another company which is new to us called In Demand Radio, which is a DAB radio station based in Wallasey. So if you're aged between 16 to 24, obviously you're eligible to join the programme. If you have any, if you are currently working in a part-time job, you can work up to 16 hours whilst you're on the traineeship programme. We'll also pay for expenses. So if you're 16 to 18, you'll get £10 a week expenses. If you're 19 plus, you'll get £20 a week expenses for being on the programme. You can work in a part-time job up to 16 hours whilst you're on the programme, and any benefits that you or your parents currently claim will not be affected by being on the traineeship programme. We also ask that you don't have any qualifications higher than a level 3. If you have, we'll talk to you. We won't dismiss you instantly. And bearing in mind, if you're 25 and you've got any kind of disability, we'll also talk to you and see what we can do to help and get you onto the programme, and also see what additional support we can offer you. Now, the traineeship programme ideally runs for 4 weeks for the employability side of it. So it's 4 weeks, and that's some of that time will be spent in college, some of that training will be done online. We use Microsoft Teams, so if you haven't got a laptop of any description, we can also provide those laptops to help you. We initially would do day one and do the induction in Wirral College, in Wirral Met College in Birkenhead. And then we will determine what is best for you and also what the employer wants. So it doesn't have to be a block of 4 weeks training doing the employability. It can be 2 days a week, 2 days a week even, doing the employability, and 2 days a week doing your work placement. If it was 4 weeks, and then ideally we do about 6 weeks actually work placement. So that's in the workplace, that's an unpaid placement. However, you'll learn lots of new skills. We will also do mock interviews with you before you go out on your placement, and then at the end your employer will give you an interview, and hopefully they will have something on offer which would be more permanent, be it a part-time job or be it a full-time job. In an ideal world, we don't work with employers that don't have any opportunities available for you at the end of the traineeship programme. So it's up to you to go in there with the right attitude, make sure that you are motivated for work, make sure you attend every day, attend on time, don't be late, and then there's no reason why that employer wouldn't want to employ you at the end of it, okay? You don't necessarily have to have any experience, because the whole idea is that you gain that experience whilst you're on your placement. Often these traineeships can also lead on to apprenticeships. So perhaps you're not quite ready for an apprenticeship at the moment, but something, some time spent with us doing the 4 weeks employability qualification, that it will make you or help you be job ready and ready for that apprenticeship at a later date. We also do a lot of work with the NHS. We do have an NHS programme starting in September. We've got one at the moment. We've had a bit of a backlog with the NHS because there was a lot of people that couldn't do the placements because of COVID. So that's why we haven't got a programme kind of straight away. Also included in the programme, as well as doing the level 1 NCFE certificate in job search and employment potential, we also offer you maths and English. If you've already got maths and English, you don't have to redo it, and it will be specific to each student as to what level of maths and English that you would need to do. Like I said, the placements will be unpaid. However, some employers do offer some kind of incentive for you, and also that there will be job opportunities, stroke apprenticeships at the end of the programme. The other thing that I would like to say is, if you'd like to know more about any of the apprenticeships we have, particularly around the Wirral area, if you make a note of my telephone number, which is 07990 533 295. You can contact me if you've got any further questions. Also, you can contact me via email, and my email address is michelle.woodward, that's M-I-C-H-E-L-E, there's only one L, note, michelle.woodward, W-W-O-D-W-A-R-D, at wmc.ac.uk. Okay, thanks for your time, guys.
Brilliant, thanks for that, Michelle, and we will include Michelle's contact details underneath the recording, which we will send out. So just ask your teachers if you need Michelle's details. Okay, and now hand over to the guys at Asset Training.
Hi, hello, I'm Ruth Smith. I'm the Managing Director of Asset Training, and with me today is Craig Nall, who's Head of Traineeships at Asset Training. I think that Michelle previously you'll all have listened to that as well, and has described traineeships in essence about how they work. I think probably from our point of view of Asset Training is just to echo that, is they're very positive periods of work placement coupled with exploiting and trying to get your skills further, and also giving you a great opportunity to obviously think about a progression into various different things. The offers currently that we have in place, we do have some places still left for July 2021, and so if you were possibly year 12 or year 13, you could access those. At this moment in time, our provision is 16 to 18 traineeships, and that is what we'll be offering for the remainder of this year, and also from the start of August. So in July, we have a digital and media course, which will be running from Bootle, and that will be available at the beginning of July to access via our website, or indeed by the contact details we'll give you in a moment. In July, we have a very busy programme which involves teaching assistants, and that's if you want to work as a teaching assistant within schools or in an education setting, and you want to obviously try the traineeship first, and that will be both based in Wirral and in Bootle. Along with that, in July, we're looking at scaffolding and construction, and that's across the Liverpool City region. We've also got coming on board in July, late July, potentially early August, sports fitness with media, and that again will be Wirral and Liverpool City region locations. And then again, we repeat some of those occupations or sectors again as we start into August. So in August, you will be able to access one of those particular sectors, but also we will be running our Entrepreneurship Academy, which gives you an opportunity to understand how it will be to actually run your own business. And we will be coupling that with placements that give you the opportunity to see how other entrepreneurs and self-employed people have actually accessed that. In terms of any more detail, do you want to add anything else on to those particular things?
Just that obviously we specialise in various different sectors that Ruth's just mentioned, and some of the employers that we work with in each of them sectors are well known and well regarded employers. They've got a proven track record in terms of supporting trainees through a programme with positive outcomes. So if you are interested in looking into different industries as a potential career, such as beauty, media, scaffolding, construction, sport, fitness, well-being, we do have plenty of opportunity in terms of placing you with reliable employers that can provide a route into either an apprenticeship or employment, if that's what you're interested in looking at doing. Those programs as well are flexible, and we do sort of individualize the program so that you're getting a lot out of it, and you get a lot of additional enrichment activities as well. So we work with elite life coaches, we work with mental health and wellbeing coaches, and you'll access that all as part of your program as a mandatory aspect. So every learner who comes with our programs will access all the specialisms within all the sectors.
Okay, in terms of applications as well, we're advertising our vacancies for traineeships on the National Apprenticeship Service website as well. So it gives you a little bit more detail and also enables you to do a digital application for any of those traineeships that you see advertised. It will also indicate there who is the supporting employer on that programme. Typically, traineeship programmes are 2 to 3 days in placement, and then added blended learning, some research that you might do yourself, but also it does obviously give you the opportunity to meet the people in the group in a group format where social distancing is possible, and also to expand your knowledge of maths and English. Like Michelle said, that really, even if you do have the grades, it may well be there's a particular aspect of maths and English that you might need support with. So a diagnostic will tell us what you might need help with, and you will be offered that help and support. So I probably would just say the contact number here for Craig as head of traineeships at Asset is 0789 4560 883. But also keep an eye out on our website, www.assettraining.co.uk.
Brilliant. Thanks, guys. Lots and lots of a variety of different opportunities there. The Entrepreneurship Academy sounds absolutely amazing. I'm sure many of the learners would be really interested in that. Very, very innovative. I've not really seen that going on much in Liverpool, so amazing. Look forward to getting the details out for that. Okay, so Craig's details, we will pass them along with the recording of this video, and you will be able to get them from your teachers. So Stephen, on to you at the Learning Foundry.
Thank you very much. So hi everyone, I am Stephen and I am one of the Workforce Development Advisors at the Learning Foundry. I have prepared a bit of a presentation. Is it best to kind of just talk through it, or am I okay to share it for the recording? I'm not too sure.
Yeah, you can share. You've
okay,
enabled, yeah.
Right, let me just see, hopefully this works. So could someone let me know if that's been shared?
Yeah, brilliant.
Brilliant. So yeah, this is obviously, I've made a bit of a presentation just to give a bit of an overview about the Learning Foundry. Obviously just about us, obviously our traineeship offer, and how hopefully we could support someone in enabling and starting their career from start to finish. Hopefully this will work. So yeah, here at the Learning Foundry, we're here about supporting people to achieve their full potential. It's all about making sure, obviously, we support the right people into the right opportunities and the right role for them. It's all about making sure it's the right fit and hopefully developing the right person into the right role into the future. We're very well experienced, obviously been living and training for over 25 years now, and traineeships has become one of our biggest growth areas and specialisms. With the Learning Foundry, we do have a bit of a state-of-the-art campus based in the city centre of Liverpool. So we are based on Renshaw Street, just by the Adelphi Hotel. around that corner from Bold Street and around the corner from Central, and we are very learner friendly. The image that you can see there is actually our learner area, which is basically just for our learners to use and experience during their traineeship and study program with us. We want to make sure any of the learners that come to us feel comfortable, enjoy the environment that they're in, and obviously they can build that strong bond with the Learning Foundry. Probably echoing a lot of what the other training providers have said. Obviously, traineeships are here to support people into the world of work. Obviously, it's that stepping stone to get people hopefully into a career movement, whether that be into a full-time course in the future, an apprenticeship, employment. A traineeship is a great route to hopefully develop those skills that's needed. Obviously, during that traineeship program, you get your Maths and English support if needs be, some real work experience, support develop your employability skills and more. We want to make sure that we develop our trainees every step of the journey and that we are part of their growth into the future. Again, obviously echoing a bit what the other training providers have said, obviously they are a great progression route. With a traineeship, it doesn't just mean that after the traineeship's finished, maybe between 12 to 18 weeks that it finishes there and then. It's about the development, the growth, the opportunities in the future. A lot of trainees progress into positive destinations, which include apprenticeships in construction, dental nurse, customer service, and more. We have learners that go on to full-time courses, full-time programs with other training providers. And from our point of view, it's about making sure that we support the people into the career of their choice. We want to make sure that we're giving them the right opportunities for the future. So I've just focused on one of our bit of case studies here. One of our unique traineeships that we've just, we're actually in the middle of, but we've actually done a successful one, is that we worked with the Good Business Festival in Liverpool. So this provided trainees a really unique opportunity to speak to key decision makers across the Liverpool City Combined Authority, work alongside business leaders and give their feedback on the barriers that potential young people are facing in the local area and what they can do to grow their skills and what they can form part of that positive destination. One of our trainees, which I've focused on there, is a young lady called Jamie, who actually done our traineeship, and feedback from her, if you spoke to her, was always really positive. She enjoyed every step of the journey. What was really good about her as well, obviously she fed back that high school particularly wasn't the right environment for her, so our traineeship route gave her those skills she needed to develop a career, and she's actually just secured a apprenticeship opportunity working at Regenda, working as a housing assistant. So by doing this traineeship program, it allowed her to gain a real insight to the problems in the local area, what they can do to make a difference. And I've included the link to where our case study is. Any young person looking at, obviously, that feels that potentially, is this the right route for me, or full-time education not the right route for me? It's definitely worth looking at Jamie Lee's story, because her story is incredible, and it's a real great way to see that, just because maybe full-time education wasn't the right path for you, doesn't mean that a traineeship or an apprenticeship or any other form of training wouldn't be the right pathway. So it really does give people that great stepping stone into a career for them. So our traineeships, so as I mentioned before, we've done quite a lot of traineeships. We've done traineeships with the Good Business Festival. We've also worked with LFC Foundation Club. We've done our own traineeship programs, linking on with our own local employers. At the moment, we've got a new program starting on the 5th of July, which is a 12-week program, and we're doing this in combination with Vibe in Knowsley. What's really, really good about Vibe is obviously that the support on the local communities, they're very engaging, they're outgoing. So it's a great way for someone to gain, develop the confidence, develop their skills. And with all traineeship programs, they will include mandatory work experience as well as part of it. So it'll give someone the real chance to really grow those skills, develop it further, and hopefully develop a career in the future. Our offers in traineeships cover all those areas that you can see: administration, early years, customer service, childcare, dental, health and social care, housing, teaching and learning. But what we always say is, if there's an industry you see that we don't offer there, please by all means come and speak to us. Some of our trainees go into construction. That's not an area that we offer at the moment, but we've supported them into fantastic opportunities. We supported people into the beauty industry. We've supported people into other different forms of trades. So it's all like I said, it's all about us making sure that we support that right person into that right job role in the future. All our staff are trained and advice and guidance. So we're here to make sure that you get that right industry experience. From our support point of view, we are here to support you every step of the way. So we are very hands-on, and we give a very caring nature to everything we do. So you do get a support tutor on program, advice and guidance, maths and English. What's really, really good about us as well, because The Learning Foundry form parts of an organisation called the Agenda Group. We have quite a lot of links within the local area, the local communities, and we do get a lot of industry guest speakers to come in, even former learners, to give you about their own experience. So it's a great way to hear from people of expert and people of industry about their thoughts and opinions, and hopefully help you in the future to make that right decision. Obviously, as well, we're not just here to help you with your studies, we're here to help you at every step of the journey. So this could be anything from financial support, for personal support, anything we can do to make it easier. Throughout the pandemic, we support people with different laptops, Chromebooks, so they can continue studying and learning. As part of our service as well, we offer people things like travel passes, free breakfast. We're here to support with your placement costs. If you're working, for example, in a school or the NHS and you need a DBS done, we'd fund your DBS to make sure that there weren't no barriers to your employment. And like I said, we're here to support learners at every step of the journey. As well as obviously our traineeship division, we have quite a successful apprenticeship division that a lot of our learners will progress into. So there'll be something here for us to support you. If not, we'll help you find the right pathway for you. As the summer continues, more of our campaigns will launch. So this won't be the only one that we can see here with VAR, but we will have more programs continuing as time goes on. So what we'd always say is, if you want the next steps, we'd be keeping in contact with us. That's our office number, our work email address. Keep in touch with us. We want to make sure that we're supporting everyone as much as we can, putting them in the right direction. Visit our website. We've got plenty of case studies on there. We're active on social media. So we're here to help anyone that wants any advice, guidance, even as simple as just ask a question about anything at all in regards to training. We're here to support. And like I said, any questions, please contact the Learning Foundry.
Brilliant. Thank you, Stephen. The Learning Foundry is based in the city centre, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. We're just based on Renshaw Street. So literally round the corner from Central, down the road from Large Street, and over the road from the Adelphi Hotel.
Perfect. Brilliant. Okay, just really want to say thank you to all our speakers today. Really useful information, and we'll pass your contact details on for any school leavers or for the careers advisors and careers leaders in the schools to get in contact with you. Thanks very much.